Okay, just want to ask before we go out there. Should we really be doing all of this?
Alex, would it help you if you had my opinion?
Yeah, it would help.
Okay. If you do this one simple little thing, then the whole universe moves that one step closer to greatness.
Wow. Thanks, Doctor. I think that's actually calmed me down a little. You ready?
Always.
Right. History in the making. Here we go. You ever had to go through this amount of paparazzi before, Doctor?
A couple of times do come to mind, yes.
Today we're here to see the launch of another discovery into space as we try to make contact with it again. This new probe will be launched in just a few minutes. Here we have Alex Kennedy, one of the people involved with this project. Tell me, Miss Kennedy, how do you feel now that you've been involved in a life-changing event?
Fine. Yeah, really, really fine. Sorry, I gotta go.
Well, an unusual response from a big member of the team there. Let's hope that it all goes well in the next couple of minutes. Pennington, Carter, Pelscaro News.
How many people are there here?
I'm not sure, Alex. I haven't had time to count the amount of people yet. Must be at least 1,000 from what I can see. You okay?
Yeah, things could be worse. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Alright, I gotta say, that was amazing.
Yes, it was. Another chance for people to see amongst the stars. I'm sure we've made it just that little bit more safe for everyone.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have. Anything else we can do today?
You seem very eager, Alex. I'm guessing that launch gave you a great burst of energy, didn't it?
I think it did. Come on, let's go and do something else.
All right. I think I might have something right up our street.
Can I do the honors?
Of course. By all means.
Present day Earth?
Are you sure about that, Alex?
About 90% sure. Some of the buildings do look a bit Victorian, though. Just gonna see if I'm right or not. It's not Manchester. Definitely.
There's a bit of a problem with that, Alex.
That being?
We've landed in 1889, and that pub right in front of us wasn't built until 1978. It seems something must be wrong with time.
This must be parallel. Gotta be. Parallel Earth where everything's the same, but just a little bit different.
Alex, this is your world. Parallel universe travel would be much more painful for the TARDIS to get through. She wouldn't make it.
Okay. If it's not parallel, then maybe a clone Earth, but the centuries have been messed up.
It's a good idea, but usually when you want to clone the Earth, you'd want to do it from the exact second you've got it from, rather than meshing the 2 centuries together.
All of this is a bit weird. Just seeing the 2 centuries smashed together. Hold on. Isn't that dangerous to the structure of time?
You know, that is a good question, and I think I know the best place to find the answer for it.
Doctor, this really isn't the right time to have a drink.
Hello there, I was hoping I could get some information, and I know that you would be the best person in town to get it from. Is that true?
Look, you two. Let's settle this both ways. I'll buy you and your friend a drink, and you'll also get the information that you need. I'm going to hate it when they bump the prices up again.
Prices go up again? You seem to have some future knowledge, don't you?
Doctor, you know she might be...
She's not. Is that right?
She's correct. I'm from the future. But I'll only tell you more only if you join me at my table. I'm guessing you two have also noticed the changes to 1889. So, what did you want to ask?
I think the biggest question we want to ask is, how did everything change?
Something landed back 6 months ago. It changed everyone's lives. They're all doing stuff from the future. Sure, I come from the future, but even I know that this is all wrong.
And despite being from the future, you want everything to go back to the way it used to be?
Well, think about it like this. You two are from the 21st century, right? What if these changes stayed? How would that change your time? Just think about that for a second.
6 months?
Yes, we were supposed to arrive in June 1888. The TARDIS must have drifted off course by accident.
By 6 months.
Alex, some things can't be sorted out perfectly with the TARDIS. Plus, you and me both know she can be a little temperamental at times.
Yeah, but now we're 6 months late. How much trouble are we now in?
It teeters on the edge of being noticeable. I just hope that the Shadow Proclamation don't notice it, because if they do, they'll come down, arrest us, and possibly execute us at the same time.
Right. I think we want to avoid that. So what's the plan?
We need to find out who changed this, and quickly. The more time we spend, the more time we're going to look guilty.
I couldn't help listening in. You know how you two are talking about not getting caught by the Shadow Proclamation? Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm a part of them.
And I guess you're here to arrest us?
Not entirely. I mean, if you two say anything about this, then I'll keep this under the rug.
Oh, we won't, Miss...
Call me Katie Brooks.
You have our word, Miss Brooks.
Doctor!
Wait a second. Did you just say... the doctor? Hey, I want to ask a couple questions for you two. Like, if she's the doctor, then who are you?
Alex Kennedy.
Got it. Now, what is the doctor staring at?
That looks very familiar. And not from the 19th century either.
No, it's not. It's the Alexandra Palace TV transmitter. You won't see it until well into the next century. We need to get back. Now.
Leave it to me. You do the time travel. Why don't you bring Katie along? And I'll see you when the world's reverted back, okay? I'll be fine, Doctor.
Hey, I wanted to ask you... Never mind.
Smells like it's coming from over here.
Hold on. That's the TARDIS, right?
Yes, it is. You going to come in, Miss Brooks?
Yeah, just a bit amazed that it's still around.
Okay, replotting the coordinates.
Seems a bit old-fashioned.
Oh, I've seen your newfangled spaceships, Miss Brooks. They seem very old-fashioned compared to my old girl.
Sure, at least there's something keeping with the Victorian aesthetics.
This better be right, or I'm going to have to write to someone about our claim to having the best nostrils in the galaxy. What the hell have we done?
I don't know. Perhaps you can tell me. Or maybe you already know. What are you doing here, anyways?
I heard a cry. Sounded like it came from here. Thought I could help.
And how could you do that?
I'm a helper, with my friend.
Sure. And I'm Jack, the Ripper.
Why have you got all these plans?
Because, dear Missy, I want more than just this town. I didn't want to before, but when that thing fell out of the sky and into this town, I got some kind of inspiration.
6 months ago, right? But how could you have planned all of this in 6 months?
Hold on. Did you say this was your fault?
Yeah, it is. I'm here to fix it.
You know, I wouldn't. Why fix it? When you can let me give you some of the credit. Better yet, it might be better just to take the credit myself.
Well, looks like you'll have to get past me.
Oh, yes. Time for you to be all high and mighty.
Sorry, I'm not a fan of that kind of laughter.
Okay. You could have just said, instead of punching me in the face.
Yeah, but I like to make an impact.
All right. I hope you got your gloves on, little missy. 'Cause this is a fight you're not going to win.
Back to where it all started.
Good old Victorian times. At last.
Yes, Miss Brooks, the grand old Victorian era. Now, let's make sure it stays the same.
Well, that was a good show. You proved you're definitely a good fighter.
Didn't have to prove anything to you.
Yes, of course you didn't. But I feel like all of this was a big distraction to notice you're tinkering with the transmitter, so I won't return.
But how... Ugh. I better stop him before he tries to change this town any further.
The probe. I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry about that probe? I mean, that's not yours, is it? Great. It really was your fault, wasn't it? And you wanted me to keep this secret.
I promise to fix all of this.
I hope you do, Doctor.
Miss Brooks, before you decide to put the blame on me, I did not make it travel in time and make it change everything here. But please wait until you have everything before placing the blame on my hands.
Sorry, it's just there's not enough evidence for anyone else. You go to the people who seem the most guilty.
But Miss Brooks, that's not the way to think about it. Trust me, an answer will appear at some point. If I'm right, someone should have already been through the databanks. No, no, no! This shouldn't be possible!
What? What have you found?
I found the person who changed everything. Miss Brooks, do you recognize this person?
Wait. Him?
Yes, it seems we may have a time meddler on our hands. I'm sorry, but this has to be done. No more time meddling.
By the way, Doctor, sorry for blaming you.
Now it will never be opened again.
Alexander Graham Bell's invention seems to have gotten everywhere, even into your own pocket.
What makes you think that this is his invention anyways? Who's to say that I was the one who came up with it in the first place?
Wait, you came up with it?
Long story, Miss Brooks. If we survive, I'll tell you later.
Well, no time to argue about the past when the future is at hand. So, what has your accomplice done?
What, me? Nothing, if you're asking.
Severed the access link. You won't be able to get in there. Unless you created it.
Which you did.
Not this time. I helped.
Well, how about you help create something of mine? A future that is the future.
You can't do that. There's laws around to stop this.
You meddled with the progression of time itself.
Did I? I just thought I was helping everyone, bringing 1888 into the 21st century.
But you can't. You would cause the human race to destroy themselves over the knowledge of future technology.
Essentially, you have to stop this. Now.
No.
No?
Yes. I said no. Why live in the deathly past when we can be saved for the future? Now, I feel like celebrating in my own future. Farewell, you two.
Okay, big transmitter. Time to break this apart. Much more exciting than rock climbing with Abby.
Ah, trying to climb it to switch it off. I don't think so. Looks like two can play at this game.
Great, looks like I'm the mouse.
Oh, no, you don't. Your mysterious friend may have stopped me from making any more changes, but I'm not letting you keep me from my future. Don't worry, Alex. This isn't the end. I'll return.
Hopefully that's the last I see him in any time period. Now, to take this down. Everything sorted?
Yup, probe's broken beyond repair. Katie's back in her place. The past will be back to where it should be by tomorrow.
Good. Seems we can keep on traveling without any other problems like this happening again. Right?
Well, that's up to time itself, Alex. I'm sure we'll have to face a different version of the past at some point. But for now, we can just focus on the future.
Exactly. No more appearances from that guy ever again.
Yes, hopefully. You still want to try the 19th century?
Maybe not. I'm thinking more closer to home. Maybe 1988.
Okay, 1988. 1988 or wherever else it can take us. You ready?